Bronny James is who everyone talks about in high school basketball. But what happened to his brother, Bryce James? So what's good, y'all? It's Matt LBG. The LBG stands for Let's Be Great. And we are back with another story video. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, leave a like for more, and without further ado, let's get into the video, man. So recently, the past year, all we have seen and really heard about is how good LeBron James' younger son, Bronny James, is going to be. All of the cameras and all of the storylines have really only been around Bronny James. And it's definitely for a good reason, because he has a lot of potential and he's also LeBron James' son. It literally doesn't matter what Bronny James does. Some hoop mixtape company or ESPN is going to cover it. It doesn't matter if it's basketball or non-basketball related. It's making storylines. And it has really been that way the past year or so. But this leaves us with one question. What about his little brother, Bryce James? About a year and a half or 2 years ago, both of these kids were getting the same amount of hype. But here recently, there has been no hype around Bryce James, and it's all been revolved around Bronny James. Now, I know Bryce James is younger, so it's hard to hype him up, and Bronny James is getting most of the hype because he's starting to get older. But just hear me out. About a year and a half to 2 years ago, these kids were getting the exact same amount of hype. Bryce James was getting posted on YouTube just as much as Bronny James was by Ball Is Life and all these hoop mixtape companies. But for some odd reason, Bryce James hasn't gotten that exposure that he was getting about a year and a half ago. So what has Bryce James been up to? Well, in AAU, Bryce James was playing for a lot of summer league teams. But then on August 6th in 2018, LeBron James did announce that Bryce James would attend Crossroads School, which is a private school in Santa Monica, California. And after that, we really didn't hear much out of him. But on May 29th in 2019, LeBron also then announced that Bryce James would transfer to Sierra Canyon School, which is where Bronny James goes right now. This is also a private school and one of the best schools in California, so this is a pretty smart move. And Bryce James is currently just hooping under the radar and not drawing a lot of attention, which is kind of what I think is best for the kid. He's been around attention and cameras his whole life, so it's kind of nice for him before he gets into high school to just hoop without all the cameras involved. With that being said though, he has received multiple offers from top Division I basketball programs. That information isn't really thrown out a lot because LeBron James is a pretty humble guy, if I had to say so myself. I really do think that Bryce James has the potential to be just as good as Bronny or even better. Even though Bryce is only 12, his father even goes on to say that he's the best shooter in the house. He even subtweeted someone on Twitter that said that Bryce James is the best shooter in the family, and he said yes he is, he's a sniper. So with Bryce only being 12, I do think it's in his best interest to not get all the hype that he was getting when he was 10 or even 11. It's going to be nice for him just to relax and hoop these next couple of years, because once he turns 15 or 16, the cameras are going to be back. But until then, if he can just keep improving his jump shot even more and working out all the time, which I know LeBron's working these kids out, he's going to be a beast. But hey, that's just something that we'll have to wait and see, because I definitely think this kid's got a good shot of making it to the next level. There's not really too much to say about Bryce James because he's just laying low for the moment. But hey, one thing's for sure, Bryce James is definitely out there working. Even though it ain't being broadcasted all over ESPN and YouTube, he's out there. So when he comes back, don't be surprised. He's ready for the moment. But hey man, with all this being said, that's about gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. If you are new to my channel, what are you doing, man? Hit that subscribe button and leave a like for more. Let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.